minute into the first quarter. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Dorsey. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Now, here's Langford. He's tightly guarded. Down low. It's picked off. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Dorsey. The three. Kramer with the rebound. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Dorsey. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Suns 5th.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to the dude. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Walter to the left side wing. Langford, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Another three for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Clutch. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Dorsey. Off target with his three.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Walter. And here's Langford. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Walter. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Dub. Here's the dude. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Here's Dorsey. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to the dude. Here's Clutch. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Langford with it. Here's Kramer for three. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Memphis. To the inside, Dub, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
White the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Langford. It's good. Langford's got 5 now.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Boomer, he's checked in for the Suns. Vonleh's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading. Pass to Dorsey. Vonleh with it. He's picked up by White. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Phoenix with the ball. And here's Langford. He's got 5. Kramer's shot is no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's White. He has yet to score. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Dub. Spurs leading by 3. San Antonio.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Langford misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Both good from the line that time. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around. Multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Arenas is checked in for the dude. White drives in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Boomer. Lets it go. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Now here's Prez. Prez with the screen for Vonleh. Traps in the tray.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Kramer. From past the arc, Boomer gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the Spurs with possession. Phoenix able to drain the three. Conley with it. He's picked up by White. Here's Walter. Pushes it down to finish the break.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Dub. Now Dorsey. Here's the screen to the middle. Got a hand on it. Here's Walter. He has 5.
It slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Dorsey. Here's Clutch. Here's Aprinas. They can't stop the run with that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the basket by Langford. Langford's got 9.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Vonleh. Now Dorsey. He's got 10. Driving to the basket. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Phoenix making some changes. Boyd's checked in for D. Lou comes in for Walter. And it's Boomer in for White. The Spurs also changing it up. Lee comes in for Dub, and it's the dude in for Skinny. Here's Floyd. Pass to Lou. Here is Boomer. Langford with it. Over Lee. Langford misses.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Deflects the pass. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Boomer. High post try. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He has 5.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Vonleh kicks to Lee. Here's the dude, covered by MP. The dude misses. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Langford. Aprinas with a rebound. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Vonleh, the pass to Lee. Here's the dude, covered by MP. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Langford. Langford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Floyd passes to Langford. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Lee. Here's the dude. Back to Lee. Here's Welch. Again, the miss by the Spurs. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Prez out there with Lee, and it's the dude. Then there's Vonleh, and it's baddest one in at the shooting guard position. Here's Floyd, and Lee pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Boomer the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here is Boomer. Hasn't made one yet. 5 to shoot. Boomer connects from three-point range. Boomer's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Conley, the pass to Welch. Here's Battis one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for the Spurs, and they'll keep possession. The 3. Boomer the pass to Lou. Here is Boomer for the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Boomer's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Phoenix. Here's Mr. Clutch. Still without a basket. They get it back. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Boomer the pass to Ford. MP inside. High shot from 10 feet out. Lou's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio making a switch here. Conley's checked in. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Suns 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down low. No good from Lee. Phoenix leading by 4. Here is Boomer. There's the pick. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good from outside. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Vonleh. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to the dude. 6 to shoot. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nothing on the board.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
At the elbow, it's MP. Here is Boomer from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lou's got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Vonleh. Will it go? And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Welch.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Phoenix making some changes. D comes in for Boomer. And it's Walter in for Lou. And San Antonio with the change here too. Clutch, he's checked in for Vonleh. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Clutch. Here's the dude. Lets it go from deep. Kramer with the rebound. Kramer's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Walter. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Lee outside. Pass to Clutch. And the three ball is good. Clutch has got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Inside, here's Floyd. Rebound, San Antonio. Abrinas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Clutch. He has 6. To the inside. Lee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Clutch. Pass to Dorsey. Shoots from the elbow, and that one, good. 12 points for him. Suns leading by 3. Here is Boomer. Still yet to score. Kramer, the pass to the front. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Clutch. He has 6. And he comes up with the deuce. Clutch has got 8. Suns have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Here's Kramer, covered by Lee. A steal. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. A putback. It's good on the putback. And now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Walter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against New Orleans. Here's Strawberry. Sinks the triple. Clutch has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix making some changes. Einford's checked in for Boom. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Boom. And it's White in for Lou. The Spurs also with the sub. Abrinas is checked in. Here's Kramer. No good again that time. Right side, Lee. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Mr. Clutch. Langford with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Abrinas with a rebound. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's White. Finished off the break. And the Suns lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Kramer, the pass to the prop. Doubled by Lee. Here's Walter. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Clutch. Light covering. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Phoenix has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Kramer. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Dorsey. He's got 12. Pass to Lee. Down low. Now here's Prez. He's covered closely to stop the run. It's blocked. And here's White. Here's Kramer. Now here's Langford. No good on the three.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Kramer. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Now Dorsey. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Suns leading by 6. White with it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Lee. Here's Clutch. Light covering. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Dubs check in for Lee. And it's the dude in for Prez. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. To end the drought. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Langford. Inside. Here's Kramer. Here's Walter. He's got 14. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, that one goes in there. Walter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here's the dude. He's got 8. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Clutch all alone. Rebounded by Langford. Langford's got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Langford.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And he makes both free throws. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Dorsey. San Antonio again missing. Langford with it. Three-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Hello and welcome. Before we take...
Well, right now for the Spurs, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny started.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Phoenix Suns.
They're giving.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at the prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
You've got White. G out there with Langford. It's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Walter in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Dorsey passes to Mr. Clutch. To the wing on the left. There's the pick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Welch. The second chance effort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Langford misses.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
Dorsey passes to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Takes a three. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions. Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Kramer, the pass to length. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Yep, it counts. Mr. Fundamentals got 7.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Now Dorsey, 14 points for him. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
White looking around. Pass to Kramer. To the wing right side. From outside the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Spurs trail by 7. Here's Dorsey. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kramer's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Langford with it. Working on Dorsey. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Dorsey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here's Langford. 14 points for him. And the layup falls. He's got 16.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Dorsey passes to Dub. Here's Strawberry. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Walter, off target from outside. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Dorsey. He's got 17. It's good. Dorsey's got 19 points.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Pass to Kramer. Here's Walter. The 3. Pass post at number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now Dorsey fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dorsey's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Dub, 6 points for him. Driving in, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lets it fly from 18. That shot misses.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's the dude. Here's Dub. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Welch. That 3 off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
To the paint, here's Strawberry. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 9 points in the game so far. Knocked loose. And here comes the break. All going up court. Here's Dorsey. Kramer with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's White missing. Spurs trail by 5. Dub, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Dub. Now Dorsey. 22 points for him. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Inside. And it's White missing. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. And Dub gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Suns leading by 3. Pass to Langford. The 3-pointer no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good on the triple.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Now White. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Langford's got 19 points. Spurs trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Dub. And he dunks it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 9. That one goes in. Mr. Fundamentals got 11 points. San Antonio's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Dub. Here's Mr. Clutch. With the drive. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Floyd's checked in for D. Lou comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. Boomer is checked in for White. And it's Boomer in for Walter.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dorsey. Here's Clutch. Intercepted. Here's Floyd. No scoring in this one. Down low. Tries from 7. And Dub gets it to go.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Floyd. Now here's Langford. He's guarded closely. Misses from short range. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now Dorsey, 25 points in the game. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Dorsey's got 16 here in the second half.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Boomer, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dorsey. A miss that time would have put him up. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. To the inside, Floyd. San Antonio with the rebound. Dorsey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Clutch. A floater. Lou grabs the board. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And the Suns miss again. The Spurs shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Tiny is checked in for Langford. San Antonio also making some changes. Lee's checked in for Dub. Baddest one comes in for Clutch. And Vonleh subbed in for Mr. Clutch. 1:11 left in the third quarter. For the lead. The shot by Vonleh, no good. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Boomer, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And the dunk by Vonleh.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
It's deflected. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Dorsey. 28 points for him. Pass to baddest one. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now Dorsey. From deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Mr. Clutch out there with Clutch. And there's the great. Then there's Prez. And it's McHale in at the small forward. Strawberry. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. Clutch has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. Here's Floyd. Covered by Lee. Here's Boomer. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Mr. Clutch the pass to Lee, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Spurs lead by 9. Pass to Floyd. MP with it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Doesn't get it to drop for him. To the paint, here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
MP outside. Here's Boomer, and that's good off the glass that time.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
There's the screen. Pass to Clutch. Launches it. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Here is Boomer. A 3-ball. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Suns trail by 12. Tatum a screen. Here's Boomer. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And the Suns making a change here. Hill's checked in. There's Mr. Clutch. Pass to McHale. And McHale gets double teamed. There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Boomer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their 3-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Walter, he's checked in for the Suns. San Antonio also making some changes. Dub comes in for Lee. And that is one subbed in for McHale. Here is Boomer. Fades. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Boomer's got 26 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Strawberry buries the long-range jumper.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Floyd. Here's Walter.
San Antonio foul. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That free throw missing.
Walter.
So he comes up empty, missing both. San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Baddest one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Strawberry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Floyd. Pass to Boomer. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Boomer's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Phoenix.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Boomer. Rebound San Antonio. Abrinas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Pattis one, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Dickerson.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the Suns here with a different look. D, he's checked in for Floyd. Langford comes in for Boomer. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Boomer. And it's White in for Lou. Then for the Spurs, Skinny, he's checked in for Prez. The Dude comes in for Clutch. And Vonleh subbed in for Mr. Clutch. They set the screen. Inside, here's Kramer. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Langford. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Dub. Here's Pattis one. Pass to Dub. Just 5 on the clock.
Phoenix foul. Right. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Clutch, he's checked in for the Spurs.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Here's Dub. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns trail by 13. They could use a bucket. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
That's to Vonleh. Now Dorsey. Kramer with the rebound. Kramer's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Langford, and Langford with the stop.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Clutch, tight covering. Clutch can't hit. Suns shooting 40% in the fourth. There's the drive. Walter can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Vonleh. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for San Antonio, Vonleh at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Vonleh. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Kramer. Outside White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for Phoenix, White, 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Vonleh. No good on the second free throw.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clutch, good.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Suns trail by 16. Outside White. Pass to Langford. There's the triple. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Langford, 3 shots.
Free throw good, Langford. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. San Antonio leading by 13. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Dub. Here's Clutch. White covering. Lock at 6. There's a good screen. Here's the dude. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Langford. Langford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Timeout, Spurs. now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. So it's the Spurs now. Clutch the pass to Dorsey. Pass to Dub. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dub's got 11 in the second half.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And he drives in. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's the floater. Gets hauled in by the Suns. Outside, White. Pass to Langford. Another shot. Here's Walter. A fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. There's Langford, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
At the line for Phoenix, Langford. 1 shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Clutch.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Pass to Dub. To the middle. It's stolen by White.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Clutch the pass to Mr. Clutch. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Clutch.